Hey, what's up guys, Lux here bringing you a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO set 21170, the Pig House. This set comes with 490 pieces and it retails for $49.99 in the United States. So yeah, the name is pretty straightforward and a pretty good indication of what you can expect from this set. It is indeed a Pig House. It has some figures here to complement the set, so yeah, let's get right into it. Taking a look at the back of this box here, not too much to take a look at really. You can obviously see a bit of the interior and features that it includes. On the top there you can see a little bit of a waterfall feature, bottom here the explosion feature, and then very bottom obviously the open house or interior of the pig here. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the build. Alright guys, here's the set fully built up, and as always we are first going to be taking a look at the minifigures. Alright, so first off, we're going to start off with probably the least exciting figure of the set, which is the Alex. Alex, pretty much the same we've always been getting. Nothing to see here. If you've seen one Alex, you've seen them all. This Alex does come with a golden shovel accessory, nothing too special. The accessory she comes with is nothing new. So yeah, this has been Alex. Not too special here, but obviously something to point out. Moving on. Next up here we have a figure that makes complete sense for its inclusion. This is the grown-up pig figure. It's really just the pig, but obviously it's in its grown-up stage, the adult phase. Given that there's a baby pig included, it's something to point out. There's nothing too special about it. It doesn't even have a saddle. It's the default pig we've always known to love, the one that's always been included in these Minecraft sets whenever you spot a pig. So yeah, nothing too special to point out here, just a regular plain old pig, something to use for as comparison on how this pig house was built on. So yeah, nothing too special here. This has been the adult pig. Next up here we have the baby pig. Now this one has a smaller body, that's how you can tell it's a baby pig. Again, it is the same baby pig build we've been used to, using the same pig head as a regular adult, so nothing too special. These figures are not extraordinary, I'll be honest, in this set, but obviously these last two definitely make sense on their inclusion, though not the most exciting. Anyways, let's move on. Last but not least, here we have the most exciting figure of the set, which you can take it as a good thing, you can take it as a bad thing. This is a creeper. We've been getting creepers since their first inclusion, obviously. This is the same build, same printing and all. Given that this is the most exciting figure from the set, you can obviously tell that the figure selection here isn't the greatest. However, each one of these figures definitely have a purpose here, at least to show off or just fitting the setting as general. Alex to obviously build a house, this creeper for a play function that we'll take a look at later. And the pigs, given that it's a pig house, you expect the owner / Alex to have pigs around as well. So yeah, that's been the creeper. Again, like I said before, you're not going to be getting this set for the figures. They're not really that great, but now we're done looking at the figures. Let's move on to the build. Alright, now let's take a look at the build here. Obviously there's only one full build, which is the pig house along with the little scenery that comes with it. That's obviously what you're going to be paying for. That's obviously the main appeal of this set. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start off from the left, move over to the right, then we're going to move into the interior and top of the pig house itself. So yeah, let's get right into it. So starting off from the left here, we can see a little bit of a farm here. So first off, we got the pig build. Just take a quick look at it. Here, obviously the face, it's definitely do a really good job here. If we take a look at the baby pig here, given that it has the same face as the adult pig, I think it fits really nice. They did a really good job of translating that here, so no complaints there. It's got a little waterfall coming out of the mouth, at least that's what it looks like. Some people have called it the chin. I don't know, makes sense that they're trying to represent the mouth here. Anyways, this waterfall leads into a little bit of a lake or water source here where plants are growing. We got some wheat fully grown up, you can tell by the white color tone they used there, as well as some carrots. Speaking of, there's also a carrot in this composter here. Just a nice little layout of a farm here. Nothing too special really to point out here, but yeah, it looks nice for sure, especially with the pig head being very much accurate here. So moving on a little bit more to the right. Obviously I already pointed out the composter here. We got a little bit of a staircase leading up to this door here, which we'll take a look at later. We got a torch on the side. Nothing too special, a little bit more grass scenery in front of it. And moving more to the right, here we got a little bit of a pig farm. Now, given that Alex spent her time building a house meant to represent a pig, you would assume she has something to base it off. And it is the pig here. Obviously, she probably used it for scale or for representation, or just because she really likes pigs. And obviously, if she's going to build a house made out of all of them, she's going to own a few and keep them in a farm. Here we got the adult pig. In this little pen here, we got some fencing on the back. We got the fencing or the fence gate in the front as well. Now there are a few gaps in which the pig can escape, as you can see between the legs, but obviously this pig hasn't escaped yet, so it's working out for Alex. No need for a change for her, at least. Maybe it's 2 blocks tall and the pig can't jump out of there. Who knows? But this is a sign that they represent here. Nothing too special. Obviously you can't get that great of a view here, but you get the idea on what I'm trying to point out. This is the pig pen. Very nice little area right under the pig house, so I'm not sure if this pig down here is feeling intimidated or anything, but let's hope for the best. And moving all the way to the right, we got this creeper here, and this creeper actually has a little bit of a function, believe it or not. It's not just here as the antagonist to the set, but here we go. If we put the creeper like around here pretty much, it's obviously we know what creepers are meant to do. What their sole creation is to torture us as well as blow up. So you got a little bit of a piece sticking out here, and this is actually a little bit of a lever. So let's pretend the creeper's on here. Someone gets too close, it blows up, and giving you guys a bit better of a view here, we push down on it. It makes the entire pig house essentially blow up. It's all connected by a few little jumper plates here. It's not very safely connected, very loosely connected, but enough to where you don't have to worry about the set falling apart really. It's actually pretty sturdy, and it's easy to repair as well. I know everything looks like, you know, it exploded, it's a mess, but really it's as simple as putting like 5 parts together. We put the legs back, we put the house or the stomach of the pig back as well. At the head here, make sure it connects with the anti-studs. Put the waterfall head, put the little roof area here, and it's back to normal, like nothing ever happened. Honestly, it's a pretty fun design. You can do this multiple times and you don't gotta worry about like your set actually getting destroyed unless it falls like numerous feet. Then some pieces might go flying, like this flower up here for example, but really if it falls a few inches off the table or on the table, then you should not have to worry. Just a little bit of a feature here, definitely fitting the creeper stereotype in blowing up people's houses when you don't want them to. But yeah, that's been the play features of the set. That's been pretty much the outside of the sets. Now let's take a look at the interior. All right, so moving closer in here. So first off, we got this little door here. You climb up these stairs and you can access the door. The figure actually doesn't fit through, which is a little disappointing if you really want to reenact this, but really I don't care because you can always take off the roof, and that's the real way you access the interior. First off, you can see a lot more. You can have an easier access to the interior to begin with. Second of all, as you will see here, you can also open up this whole side of the pig and have a much easier access to it. Obviously, you have to take off the roof so that it doesn't just fall over, or you could just leave it on, honestly, and just have to be a little careful there, but it's more effective and probably a lot more convenient if you just take off the roof there. It comes with a lime green bed here on the side, also has a furnace and a crafting table included. You know, pretty basic items for a Minecrafter like Alex to have here. It has some windows in the back, so pretty good view probably from this pig. In here we also see a little bit of a waterfall. Now this waterfall is obviously feeding into the front of the pig, as you can see, leading into the farm here. But you can also detach this and you can see a little bit of a hidden library in the back there. I'm not sure if there's anything like really good in those bookshelves that Alex is hiding, but I believe that's what it's trying to represent here. And obviously, like I mentioned before, it's a water source too, the waterfall coming out of the pig's mouth here. But besides that, we got a torch here. Obviously, I already mentioned the windows, which look pretty nice. It's a pretty nice addition here. They're obviously meant to represent glass panes, given that they're not a solid 2x2 glass block. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this set. Again, it's a pretty simple set. It is a, you know, recreation of a pig, and I think they did pretty good for how much room they use, what they were trying to represent. The pig here looks really nice. Obviously, you got a little bit of interior room in the pig, and for this size, I think they did pretty well. For $49.99, $50 in the US, I feel like they could have definitely bumped this down, but obviously the design work and how many pieces are included probably justify the price. It is 490 pieces. If you try to pick it up right now, I'm pretty sure you can get it for $40 in most retailers, at least in the US. So that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Do I recommend this set? I guess if you want a fun little build, more creative or outlandish, like the chicken coop. Obviously it's meant to represent a mob, just like this, and obviously it houses some of them. This kind of does it with the farm underneath for the pigs, and obviously the chicken coop, you know, also houses some chickens there. So it's within that vein. Definitely a fun little build here, something different, not your typical like cave or maybe little biome build. If you want something like that, then yeah, I recommend it. Not a bad build. I don't regret picking this up. Would I have liked if I picked it up now instead of when it was $50? Sure, but it's a fun little set for sure, and you can sure bet that I'm gonna have a fun time recreating this in Minecraft as well. So, but anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. One of the newer sets here finally up on the channel. I know it took me a while, but fun little build, fun little review here. If you guys enjoy, you know what to do. Subscribe, renew. Expect more 2021 sets to be reviewed here on the channel. But anyways, guys, have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.